Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. So I've got a new beer for today from a new brewery to me. Derventio Brewery, and it's Lucretius Cherry Stout. Big and bold stout with cherries, and I do like a cherry stout. 5.5%, hand bottled at the brewery in limited numbers. This is a big bold stout with a strong cherry flavour. I got this from Adventurebeer.com. It's on sale now at Adventurebeer.com. And let's just find out about Derventio Brewery, because you know it's I've got to say it's oh, there's the menu. About us, there we go. Click on that. Yep, come on then. Oh balls, that's it. I've got it now. Right. I shall bring that up in a minute. Let's get the beer open. Let's crack on. Friday tomorrow. Although to be honest, I thought it was Thursday tomorrow, but drop a cherry on the nose. Let's get it in. Oh, nice dark cherry beer. Look at that little beauty. Now, I do like cherry beer. I mean, I've brewed my own plenty of times and made it strong as well. Do like a nice strong cherry beer. Bloody mouth's watering. So, near black in colour, with a slightly near tan head. And these fellas do a lot of beers. So, there we go. Can we see it? No, we bloody can't. So let's just spin the, there we go. Yeah, we can see each other's product placement, eh? But I'm reviewing it, and the reason I do it is mainly because when it comes to the thumbnails on YouTube, it catches that in the thumbnails. It says getting a gormless picture of me, and every time bloody YouTube take a picture, I've either got a grin like that, or I'm looking gormless. Especially on the drunk beer reviews. So, cherry on the nose, bit of malt. Oh, this one's going to wash over the oak palate. So, let me tell you about these people. About us, this is Derventio Brewery. Railway engineers John Baldock, Pete Nash and Martin Roden decided in the autumn of 2005 they wanted to set up a microbrewery in Derby. Fair play to them. Initial premises were found in the Little Chester area of the city, but it quickly became apparent that these would not be suitable for the intended setup. However, the name of the brewery was taken from this area. The Roman fort built in Little Chester around AD 52 to 57 was called Derventio Coritanorum. That's how you pronounce it. The actual name is Derventio in Celtic in origin from the words de oak tree and venter market settlement, and literally means the market in the oaks. This Roman theme has been reflected in the name of the original beers produced by the brewery. And it goes on and on. And it says at the end, because I'm not reading all of it, you can read it on the website anytime. During the 5 years of trading, these beers, Vesuvius, Barbarian and Cleopatra, have been recognised with the following awards. Vesuvius, a Silver Seabird Midlands Competition 2008. Beer of the Festival at the Bull's Head Repton 2008. Barbarian, a Bronze Seabird Midlands Chat Competition 2008. Cleopatra, a Bronze Seabird Midland Competition 2008 and 2009. Gold Seabird Midland Competition 2010. Derby Camera Summer Beer Festival 2010. Beer of the Festival. So obviously, there's some good beers. Good to see awards. I'll go to their shop, see what's on at the shop. Let's have a... Where's the shop? Go down. No, can't see a note. We're on about our beer then, let's have a nosy. Or home. That's it, click home. New beer shop. definitely starting to get the cherry now. The cherry kit that I made, Brew Firm, that is a bang on homebrew cherry beer, especially if you ramp up the sugar as well to increase the what you get, because that ABV it needs ramping up. Dogs in the background yakking. So I comes home the other day, walks in. I've been doing a lot of gardening lately. I'm getting fully in the zone. And walks in. Dog walks into the kitchen, takes one look, walks to the back door, looks again, comes back in, looks at me, and then all of a sudden he's got this grimace. He goes, and he just looks at me and grimaces, and then he looks again and he goes, woof, woof, woof. And he's barking because he's saying to me, "Get your arse outside. Let's get in that garden." And he doesn't like. He got bit on the face as a puppy, Cocker Spaniel, and by my brother's dog of all dogs, a Labrador, and then he got terrorised by another dog. And since then, he's not interested in going for walks, but he loves the garden. And luckily, he's got a garden that's quite nice, and he's got a dad that is in the garden a hell of a lot, because I love the garden as well. And got my project this weekend, the hot tub project. Hot tub room is a go. I've got all the stuff. The stuff's coming tomorrow. I've just got to get the roofing felt and some concrete, and we're laughing. And probably some more screws. So probably another 60 quid. It's cost us 195, another 60. And I got the doors for free. I scrounged some wood for free. And hopefully it goes up well. Just got to make sure I don't do a cock up. These things happen. Oh. So the cherry's there, slightly more in the background, but it's certainly there. It's not, as you would say, a cherry plum porter. If you look at, like, if you know Titanic's plum porter, it's very in-your-face plum. This is slightly more reserved. But then again, I've only just started drinking it, so it might change as I'm going down. So these fellas do a bottled range, cases of 12, and they've got Barbarian. A rich, dark, smooth stout with undertones of coffee and chocolate, 5.5% ABV. Cleopatra, a complex amber ale rounded off with first gold hops and a hint of apricot. Ooh, that sounds nice. 5%. And then they've got gold, and it's a pale bitter. It's not a golden ale. With a subtle character and an outstanding hop finish using Citra and Aurora. And it says here, and this is, I like this, uncertain times means that small businesses need to stick together, so we are now stocking other fantastic local drinks based in Darley Abbey. And so they've got Darley Abbey cider that they're doing. And, you know, I like any company that helps other companies out. Helping people out is you know, it's the way. We've got a new range cooker, and I was going to try and put it on Facebook Marketplace, but I didn't put it for free because you just get all the arseholes contacting you. So I put it at 50 quid. Was just going to give it away. And I had one person yesterday, she worked for the NHS and in care sector, and I thought, oh, this is the one. And in the end, she made up some excuse that it wasn't big enough, but the size is on the details. So now we've just put it on the street, ready for the scrap man to get. You know, it still works, but sometimes you just can't be done with the hassle. You try and sell stuff, and some of the idiots you get on Facebook Marketplace, you know, oh, is this available? You put yes, and they never get back to you. You think, well, why even ask? Why even ask? And then a woman earlier was asking, I'm after a double oven. And I thought to myself, does it not say double oven in the description? And he says, do you deliver? I says, no, you'll need a small van. Oh, I don't drive, and I live in Middlesex. And I thought, well, fuck me. Middlesex is 100, 200 miles away. I don't know where it is from Nottingham. It's down south, that's all I know. And should know more, shouldn't I, really? But anyway, it's nowhere near bloody Nottingham. And you think to yourself, okay, now. So I've took it off Facebook Marketplace. I put it on the front. Let the scrap man get a bit of money for it. Jobs are good, and I ain't got to see it anymore. I mean, to be fair, we got it for free anyway. So somebody my mother-in-law cleans for actually gave her it, and you know, and obviously it was second hand, but our range cooker at the time had played up. So, but now we've just gone out and bought a brand new one. Out of the holiday money that we've got back because we're not going on holiday. Oh well, can't win them all. I've got my hot tub room, and what I'm going to do in the hot tub room, I'm going to buy a pallet tool at some stage when I get some money. And they're 27 quid, and you can rip pallets apart easy. So whenever I get any old of any pallets, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to pallet clad the wall on the inside with this, you know, using this tool. And I think it's going to look bloody amazing. It will look rustic, because obviously I'm not going to use blue pallets, but all sorts of different wood, and make it look like, you know, you're sitting in it, it's like, whoa, this is nice. Hopefully, anyway. Probably look crap, but, you know, it's open. And I've also got my outdoor kitchen to build this autumn and winter, ready for next year. I've got the cooker, I've got the hob. I'm going to rip my bar apart, because we never use that chuffing bar anyway, so I'm going to rip that down and probably repurpose it. I mean, that's what we're doing at work. The boss man at work, he's got a marquee, and it's a £20,000 marquee. And he says it's just, and you know, you can tell he's a businessman, so it hurts when you see something that you've paid that much money for and it's not doing anything. They built a room, a proper functional room, so they don't need it. And I think they did that at both of my sites. So anyway, we're going to repurpose this marquee into a big mega polytunnel. So that is, you know, for me, it's the actual marquee was something like 12 metres by 6 metres. So for a gardener like me to have that ability, to have that space, not only will I be growing flowers, but veg, fruit, you know, sky's the limit. With a space that big, I'm looking forward to building it. I am, and got the most amazing year coming up at this new workplace. I'm doing 2 kitchen gardens. I'm doing a kitchen garden at both sites, slightly different kitchen gardens. I'm going to be growing plants at both sites, fruit, veg at both sites. And I tell you what, you know, from a gardening point of view, I'm in the dream job. I mean, first things first, I've got to get everything up to scratch. That's the big thing, because you've got to get it up to scratch, get it looking good, and then you can start doing a lot of these projects. But oh god, it's mouth watering, the project that's ahead of me. And by also, it's good for both sides, because in a social media aspect, growing your own is massive. Making your own compost, reusing, recycling, that's everything I do is about that, saving money, and I can't wait. Massive plans, and not even using pallets to make. And this is one of my projects. I'm using pallets to make. We've got the marquee flooring, so we're using that. Pallets either side. They're 8 foot pieces by 2 foot. So pallet a cut down pallet either side, one in the middle, and eventually when the marquee gets built they're going to be screwed down, and that'll be good, solid shelving for the plants to sit on, with an area underneath for storage, because the pallets will be up here about this sort of height, so you know. And it's so amazing. Just, it's like all my dreams have come together all at once. It's I don't know. It's strange how good all of a sudden things are. It's so where I was about 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, where I was, you know, if anybody watched the channel then, and especially long time people would know, you would have noticed there was a couple of times when I was so low. But now, oof, totally up there. 15 minutes yakking, Jesus Christ. So back to the beer. Definitely getting the cherry. For me, the cherry's more in the background. So it all depends on the sort of beer you are. The brew firm cherry that I brewed, that was more cherry on the forefront. This is more in the background. It's definitely there. You can definitely taste the cherry. You know, there's no problems with that. Oh yeah, got a good waft of it then. I do like my fruity stouts. And the strength is coming through as well. It's got some poke on it. I'm definitely liking this. It's definitely hitting the odour spot. Might have to do another crafty beer review. Or a spirit review. Got to get the second or third review in. I'll try and do at least 2 or 3 a night if I can help it. It gets some of these spirits out of the way that I've got, because I've got tons of spirits now, you know, they're ready to drinks. Someone's talking in the background. So yeah, Derby based brewery, and this is what I like about Adventurebeer. Obviously it's a Nottingham based company, only a mile away in Sherwood, and the bloke's top notch. The bloke who runs it, proper decent, knows his stuff, is enthusiastic about his job. And let's be fair, in any job, there's a lot of jobs where you go to work and you dread work, every day's, you just want to be at the end of the day, you don't enjoy. I'm now in that position where every day's a great day, every day I'm enjoying, I can't wait to get to work. Sad, yeah, you may think that's sad, but you spend, you know, quite a lot of your life at work. So to be happy to work for somebody who's appreciative, and I mean, I'm working hard, probably the hardest I've worked in years, but I'm enjoying it. And for my health, working hard, that workout is good, because you are, by working hard, you're giving yourself, got a bloody ringing in my ear all of a sudden, tinnitus. But anyway, by working hard, you're giving yourself a workout. So you don't need to go for a gym, because you're actually working your physical work, you're actually doing it. So in some ways you're actually helping yourself by working hard. Yes, the company may be getting a lot more out of you than what other people would do, but then again, if you're in a great job, why wouldn't you anyway? You know, I look at farmers. I've got farmers surrounding me at both sides. They work all day long, and they're on it, you know, and they're not complaining about wages, because what they're doing is all their wages. And for me, wages don't really matter. Money's not the thing. I need to be happy in life. I need to be doing a job where the project, the job. Happiness in work translates to happiness at home. And you know, all that positivity, it flows, and as a person I feel so much better than I did. Anyway, back to the beer. We'll get there in the end. 20 minutes, but fuck me, 20 minutes. Really starting to get the cherry now. It's obviously kicked in. It's washed over my palate. And yeah, very decent. That 5.5%. I know it's only 5.5%, but it's a good strength to it. Enjoying it. So cherry throughout. Cherry on the nose, more subtle on the nose. The taste, as you've gone down the pint, the cherry's got more pronounced. And totally enjoyed it as well. Like I say, I bought it from Adventurebeer.com. These people, they actually sell nationwide, I think. And yeah, my first ever beer from Derventio brewery. And thoroughly enjoyable too. So out of 5. Yeah, I did like it. For me, I would have probably liked a little bit more cherry at the forefront, but that's just me being greedy for cherry, you know, because I've homebrewed Brew Firm's cherry, so I've had the cherry right at the front, the in-your-face cherry. This is more of a subtle cherry that gets you more towards the end and then gives you that big wallop of cherry. But it all depends on your taste buds and what you've drank at the time. Always something to remember. So, did exactly what it said on the tin. Derventiobrewery.co.uk is the website. Out of 5 then. A good cherry beer. I enjoyed it. I'd like to see a Grand Reserve version, you know, like Titanic do with their plum porter, and or a in-your-face cherry, you know, like Lucretius overhauled sort of thing, you know, with a massive in-your-face cherry, you know, twice the cherry flavour, 8%. Whew. That's just me being an alcoholic and greedy. So, out of 5, 4.3 out of 5. Very nice beer. And my first from Derventio. Well done. Cheers. And that's it for this beer review. As always, thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And thanks for commenting. It's gone quiet in the background. I reckon they're listening to my fucking reviews. And see you soon. Cheers.